my computer's slow.
Well,
it's time for y'all to get y'all moonshine and pixie sticks together. Roscoe, where you at?
What the hell you want? Well, call my goddamn name. What the hell you want?
I hope you ain't in there playing in that toilet. Come on out of that toilet.
God damn it, why you always picking on me? Why you in the bedroom by my damn self?
Look, I can hear you. I can hear you splashing from over the fence.
Damn, and now here you go, you're picking on me, and you're sitting up here goddamn trying to embarrass me in front of the goddamn world.
Well, Roscoe, that's just yellow rain. You chocolate rain, you got yellow rain. You know what? I tell you what. I tell you what. Hold on.
God damn it, I ain't got no yellow rain. I got big rain. Call me big rain.
Well, this is the filthy, nasty Bird Thursday show, whatever you want to call it. Roscoe, before we get started, I heard that they took that Bijan boy and talked about he gonna be the face of the franchise. You know the franchise, Roscoe.
Hell no, I don't know no goddamn franchise. What the hell you talking about?
That sounds like a cheese sandwich when you put the dollop of mustard on it.
I thought you were talking about goddamn taquitos. You know what taquitos is?
Look, that ain't that who Jebediah used to date on the riverboat.
No, goddamn it, what them Mexicans we goddamn got? What wrong with you?
Mexicans? Ain't you a man? You ain't supposed to be playing with Mexicans.
Why not? Goddamn, they had the best lettuce and tomatoes. Shit.
You know what? That just don't sound right. I'm gonna sit up. Look. I'm gonna just go ahead and get me some hooch and call it a night.
Goddamn, goddamn do that. You know my goddamn nubbies.
Look. Go put your teeth in your mouth and pull your thongs up and let's go.
I wish you two hillbillies would shut the hell up and pay your taxes already. Just pay your taxes and shut the hell up. Damn yellow-belly hillbillies. Smithers, what I'm going to need you to do is I'm going to need you to get a Band-Aid, some duct tape, and a bowl of ice cream. I'm going to need you to chill out there, fella.
God damn it, I thought you were about to say a butt plug, but I'm glad you did say it.
What plug?
No, I'm not going to let you two riff-raff trailer park trash. You're not going to disrespect me, okay? I'm a tax-paying citizen.
Tax-paying? Motherfucker, don't you stop going here. You don't pay no goddamn taxes. What the hell you fool?
Hey man, what's going on, man? It's Dirty Bird Thursday.
Y'all ain't worth two dead fly smash.
I just wanted to be a part of that CKZ nigga, right?
Y'all ain't worth two dead fly smash. Man.
That is too funny.
Hey man, look, man.
I'm gonna pull out some chewing tobacco and some overalls on y'all ass.
Look. There's some poking beans. Don't forget the poking beans.
Oh gosh. Look, I almost brought out my outhouse chain. Oh man. Hey, look, man. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. You know, with the kind of week we didn't have as Falcons fans, we need to have it lighten it up. But y'all is right. It's time to get to the football. But before we do that, man, let me go ahead and check out the people that's checking us out. You know what I'm saying? All right, we got Sherman Wood. We got Mr. Shoot 'em Up. What's going on? David's funny. We got Hood Jay. we got GA Texas boy. What's going on? We got Corey Gear 5. Brian Peoples. Mr. Toxic Black. What's going on? We got OG. What's going on, man? Miss Sonia Howe. John St. Clair. What's going on, John? My boy Dre Murphy. What's up, man? We got Mossberg Mike. That's what's up. All right, what's going on? Thank you guys for tuning in, man. We got Terry Lloyd, Jonathan Rozier. Hey, man, we just trying to mix it up a little bit. But now, man, I'm going to get to my brothers on the panel, man. We got, as you know, we got Mad Mike, a.k.a. Roscoe.
Yeah.
All right. And to my other left, my military left, we got 6-man K-Styles, a.k.a. Jeopardy.
Yeah. At that time, talk about that Bijan Robinson and that Tyler Alligator. Yeah.
Tyler Alligator. Alligator.
And then we got our neighbor Smithers, a.k.a. Blackberry Lorex. What's going on back there?
I'm really ashamed to be associated with you damn trailer park riffraff. I can't believe I have to associate myself with you all.
And then we got OG Truth Hurts, man. What's going on? Thanks for joining in, man. We're gonna call him Ump. What's up, Ump?
About here's a break.
Oh man. All right, let's get right into it, man. We got a good show. First, we're gonna get the easy stuff out the way. Jump on the topic. As you all know, we getting ready to play the Cardinals, and this game is said to be the pivotal moment for the Falcons in this season. So, Mike, I'm gonna have you start it off, man. What's your take on this matchup right here, and what do you think we need to do to get that win?
Since I forgot what my E was on Wednesday night on the Heavy Hills live show. It was missed tackles. I still think missed tackles, man. The Falcons have to do a better job of tackling. That was the worst performance that I've seen from our defense in quite some time. Anytime you have 16 missed tackles, you should be ashamed of yourself. It's absolutely disgusting. And I think Ryan Nielsen pretty much came out and stated that these guys trying to make highlight big hits. They trying to, use that truck stick, that big stick, that big hit stick from Madden on Vikings. I think they just underestimated those guys. Thought they were just going, take it to them, and they was feeling themselves just a little bit too much. Like I said, that's a disgusting, and the Falcons should be ashamed of themselves. They really should be ashamed of themselves. And I'm gonna say something right here. That game was not lost because the offense was inefficient. That game was lost because the defense, they got egotistical, they believed their own hype, and they tackled and underestimated that Vikings team. This is what we always talk about. If you want to be great, you can't underestimate people. And that's what that Falcon defense did. 16 missed tackles. You only get about, somewhere 65 plays per game. And you tell me almost, a third of that is missed tackles? Come on, bro. That's bad. That's terrible. So Falcons have to tackle better. They have to tackle better.
Okay, what you got, Blackberry?
You got to stop turning over the damn ball. It don't matter who you play, a 1-8 team, a 0-9 team. It don't matter. Hobbled on the offensive line as they may be, hobbled in the receiving group as they may be, hobbled on defense as they may be. You turn the damn ball over, you're probably gonna lose the damn game. How we got out of the Tampa Bay game with 3 lost fumbles, it's beyond me. In the words of Ha Davis, it's beyond me how we got out that Tampa game with a victory. Okay, but we did. But the other games, nope, not so lucky. So you got to stop turning over the damn ball. I mean, just stop doing it. Stop dropping the damn ball. Stop putting the ball in, giving the ball to the other team. Just stop it. All the damn gripes we got, things we want to see them change and all that. They just hold on to the damn ball. and you're probably gonna win these damn games. Simple as that.
Okay. OG Truth Hurts, man. What you got?
I mean, at the end of the day, everybody got they take his. I think it's a little bit of right in all of us because I'm gonna say, still gotta. Hey, you still gotta go out there and block and tackle and execute. Um, I mean, you can't be first and goal at the 2 yard line and you're $20 million. A guy who's taking up $20 million in the salary cap for somebody say I'm getting in his pocket, jumping off sides. That's that's unsustainable. You can't do that. Uh, I mean, you can't be a turnstile at the left tackle. That's quarterback's blind side. Can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you can't. You know, the turnover by 7. I could swallow that more than the turnover by 4 because the turnover by 4 came right behind the turnover by 7. You can't turn that ball over right there, and that's a part of the execution. Receivers not finishing off their routes. That's part of execution. Hey, bad body language, break it coming out of the break. If you're a receiver, whether you're a tight end or an actual wide receiver, you have to look the part on every play. That's not happening. So yes, we can hop on the turnovers. Um, I mean, yes, we can possibly hop on all these play calling and I'm gonna say situational play calling. But at the end of the day, when the plays are called and you don't have to be situational play calling, still gotta execute, man. Still gotta execute. Because at the end of the day, hey, the missed tackles, that's part of execution.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
What
a
you
little bit
got?
of right in all of us.
Absolutely. What do you got, K Styles?
I mean, hell, y'all all said it. At the end of the day, that's like everybody basically just said the same thing. You got to execute. You got to take advantage of opportunities that you're given.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in the red zone, you got to capitalize on those. When you have an opportunity to make a play in the backfield on defense, you got to take advantage of that.
I'm glad you said that. I'm going to echo what my brother said, but I'm gonna take it a step further. And this is a credit to Coach Mathis today on Bird Talk. The problem with this team is it's heart and execution. If you want to win, then you win. If you want to play it safe, then you're gonna play it safe. Playing it safe don't equal wins. When you get in the red zone, if you done drove the team down the field, then you need to make them pay for it. Let me ask y'all one question before I go on. Are y'all going to work 8 hours, 10 hours, 14, 16 hours only to get to the clock and get an IOU? Or do you want to get paid for them hours you work?
I better be getting paid or somebody gonna get the shit slapped out of them.
That's what I'm talking about. So if you're going to pay and with blood, sweat, and tears and get in the end zone only to get a field goal, then you letting the other team off the hook.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna play defense and your thing is to move a man off his spot or stop a man in his tracks, and you don't, you letting them off the hook. The two things about heart and habit. Habit starts in the mind, and then it's executed in the heart. So we gotta play with the urgency of wanting to win. Period. Because you can have all the schemes, you can have all of the personnel, you can have all the preparation. If you don't have a will to win, you waste everybody else's time and skill set. So, with that being said, we're gonna jump right into this topic right here because this is something I know all of us can relate to. Have we seen the last of real football? And then is this the introduction to fashion ball? And for all of y'all that don't understand what I'm talking about, pretty much football is now a fashion show with people running up and down the field. You can't hit no more. You can't tackle no more. You can't knock nobody's block off. You can't cover. You can't do none of that. You got to put on a tutu and do pirouettes from 20 to 20, throw the ball, and look cute for these people in Vegas. Yeah, I said it. Six man, I'm going to let you take this one right here.
How you want me to do this? How you think I should go?
Give it to him raw. We're at the end of the week. Give it to him raw.
Yeah, I remember that song.
Pretty fly for a white guy. I like all sprays.
King Quest said you can't even sneeze on somebody. You can't.
Well, what they essentially is talking about is the idea that certain guys have to live up to certain expectations. And what I mean by that is if we're looking at the Atlanta Falcons season in its totality so far, it's been a tale of three narratives.
Mm-mm.
Now you probably ask him, what do I mean by that?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Okay, first two games, 2-0. Everybody was Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier were getting equal touches, impacting the game in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
What was the screaming narrative after that game? Well, Kyle Pitts wasn't getting targeted. Drake London wasn't getting targeted. So we go to the next two games. Detroit, Jacksonville. You could tell that the offense is trying to appease to
The
air it
narratives.
out more. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The turnover started coming in more frequently right around that time. Getting back to the game, getting back to the next couple games after that. Drake London, Kyle Pitts started getting more involved in the offense. What has become the narrative after that? Now Bijan ain't getting the ball enough. So the issue that come down to is it's influences from people that don't know what the fuck they want this team to be. And when you talk about Vegas, I find it very interesting with all this Bijan talk. No. Don't do it. You don't want me to do it.
No. What I'm gonna say is hold that because I'm yeah. See, K Styles got one in the chamber. I want him to hold it for a little bit. I don't want him to blast nobody's brain. Yeah. I don't want you to knock him out just yet. OG, what you got?
I want K-Style shooting that. Unload the clip.
No. When you trust me,
I'll skip and wait to K-Style unload.
Okay. What you got, Blackberry?
Um, are we done seeing real football? What's real? What's real football to you, Warren? What real football look like to you?
Man, I mean, what I grew up on was smash mouth, what they called the gridiron, where I seen players getting their blocks knocked off, clothesline, teeth knocked out, running backs literally running over you, your mama, and your kids to get to the end zone. Um, People walking off the field with joints dismembered and everything else. They go back to the sideline, snap it back in, and walk back on the field. I grew up watching people like Lawrence Taylor, you know what I'm saying? Bo Jackson, guys like that, you know what I'm saying? Even watching film from the late Jim Brown, you know what I'm saying? I saw that kind of football. Nothing about it was pretty. Every yard you got was painful.
So I recall a play from, I believe it was the NFC Championship game. It could have been the divisional round. But a guy named Brian Dawkins, up the middle of the field, knocked a complete stuffing out of 260, maybe 200, around 260-pound Algie Crumpler, right?
I remember that.
Knocked the stuffing out of him. Today, this past Sunday, I believe it was D. Alford or Richard Grant. It was one of those guys. They proceeded to knock the stuffing out of Osborne for the Vikings, but it wasn't nearly, not even close to being as bad as the Brian Dawkins Algie Crumpler hit. Not even close. The guy even came down and turned his head and everything. But because he put that wood on him, pause.
Manscaped.
But because he put that lumber on him, it was a flag in today's football.
Bruh.
You see, the real football is over with, y'all. It's a couple reasons. One of the reasons is a legit reason. They have to protect these players a little bit better than they have been. They done got their asses sued a lot. Once this CTE stuff came out, they've been getting their ass sued left and right by former players. So they doing everything they can to try to keep money in their pockets. So the old school way of knocking somebody block off, those days gone.
Oh.
But dare I say this? This comes from a defensive player. If you practice form tackling, lead with the face mask in the chest, drive through the breastplate, drive through the shoulders, use your shoulders, shoulder pad, face mask. Now, that was a form tackle D. Alford put on that on Osborne. That was a form tackle. It just happened to knock Buddy Lights out. And it was a flag. So not even practicing form tackling is safe now for these defensive players. Not even practicing a legitimate form tackle. So, yes, the real football is over with. It is. I don't know about the fashion part of that question. I mean, yeah, they definitely want to showcase they pride and joys in the league. The ones they want to put on Madden covers and magazines and put in the commercials. They want to make sure their face stay pretty. So yeah, it's a fashion league now. You're absolutely right, Warren.
Can I say something right quick?
Yeah,
we literally saw a play where DeAndre Swift ran over a guy, got fined $10,000 for running over a defender.
For running a ball carrier now.
Look, I'm reading these fines right now. They literally fined some. Keith Smith got fined like $8,000 for pancaking a goddamn defender.
No. How about this?
I ain't even know
Grady Jarrett got penalized for properly sacking a quarterback.
Mm.
Notice what I said. Properly sacking a quarterback. This is the same film they're going to use for guys in Pee Wee League on how to sack a quarterback. Man, Mike, what you got? I almost spilled my U.
I mean, obviously the game is changed, and for good reason. We've seen some guys, not Jack Tatum, but good God, Steve Atwater. Steve Atwater was just a human scud missile. Like he just didn't care about people. He didn't care about himself. And then you got guys like Ronnie Lott. It's like anybody that's crazy enough to bite their own finger off or cut their own finger off during the whole game and then get back in there like nothing happened. Yeah, these dudes don't need to be on the football field. They need to be in prison, locked up in an insane asylum.
Yeah.
So I'm
That's that white girl there. That's what that was. That was that white girl.
I know. Like people like that don't need to be playing football. Be like Monte Burfict, like those guys don't need to be on the football field. They really are crazy insane. Like if you just look in the eyes of Ronnie Lott, you can tell he got a little nut up in him. And I'm not talking about the one that he's crawling down Tiana Trump's face. I'm talking about the real nuts. Okay.
This man got his finger. He got his finger amputated during the game.
During the game, bro.
He told them to take that son of a bitch. He told them to take it and put it on ice. They wrapped his hand up, and that man finished a football game minus a finger.
Minus a finger. And we talking about, some of these dudes don't need to be playing football, okay? So I'm not against it because, like I said, we do have some crazy people that, like, they only play football so they can hurt people. I'm so serious when I say that. So I'm not against it. So I do think the game's changed for a reason and good reason. But, one thing I don't want and I dislike in the game is when we have the refs, man. I think I don't even have a problem with the rules. I have a problem with the refs. The refs got way too much power, and they know they have a power. And sometimes if I was on the field, I would literally kick them in the nuts just for the shit. Because you can see the smirk on their face, and you can just see them throw shit, and they know they threw some bullshit. And I know K-Styles ain't sleep. I know this motherfucker ain't sleep.
The hell is you talking about?
that OG don't fell asleep.
No, I'm here.
Who the hell fell out? God damn it! Oh shit! I heard somebody.
Can a nigga breathe? Goddamn!
I thought it was fucking fun.
Damn, Mike. Mike, you know, nigga got breathing issue. You know, nigga on here pre-shuffling got breathing issue.
What you trying to say, man? Darth Vader?
You were plugging in his sleep apnea machine.
Hey, shit. I thought it was done. He's with the sleep apnea machine. But yeah, like I said, it's for good reason, man. I just don't like
trying to make nice with a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I don't have a problem with the rules. The rules are in place, and I don't have a problem because last thing I wanted to see a guy like the dude in Buffalo retire because hits and stuff. So I don't have a problem with the rules. I just have a problem with these damn refs because the refs just made the game they made the game they make it unwatchable at times. And a lot of times I see myself screaming at the TV about a bullshit call, and I do a bullshit miss block or something like that. I wish I wish the NFL would do something about the refs more so than the rules. I don't have a problem with the rules. And like I said, when you got motherfuckers like Deacon Jones, and this man got a legal weapon on his hand and he clubbing people upside the head. Look, that ain't football. That's not football, man.
Look. I remember they has this one linebacker, I forgot his name. Dude used to put a cast on his arm and clothesline people in the game. You playing, your whole wrist is cast up. You just knocking people out just for the fun of it. But what we gonna do now, since I know K Styles and OG they over here waiting for the they got their pistols waiting over here. I'm gonna go ahead and ask this question right here. So K Styles, OG, y'all can have at it with this one. What is the impact of having Bijan Robinson the face of the franchise?
The franchise?
It's the Italiano.
I'll start and then I'm gonna let K Styles just unload the clip. I don't give a flying PHUCK fuck who the face of this franchise is, as long as the bottom line ends in the 23rd letter of the alphabet. Not the 23rd. Not the 23rd. How many alphabets? How many letters?
26.
Yeah, the 23rd letter of the alphabet. Long as it ends in a double. That's it. I don't care. But the issue is with a lot of people in this fan base and the media, more so the media, it's all about who the face of the franchise is. That's the issue that I have. I don't care. Now let me put on my bulletproof vest and my helmet because I don't want to get hit by friendly fire. Hey, Styles, you got it.
We've had this conversation back and forth all week about Bijan Robinson being the face of the franchise. Now, going off of what OG was talking about as far as people anointing guys, it's bringing a lot of attention to Atlanta. That is good attention, but then there's bad intentions. Now, I put out some numbers earlier this week. The narrative the past couple weeks was Bijan Robinson was not getting the ball enough. He hasn't been getting the ball enough all year. What they're not telling you what that really means is it's not that Bijan Robinson's not getting the ball enough. They're saying that Tyler Allgeier's getting the ball too much.
Nah.
Oh no!
Now, hell of a ass. Like I said, it's one of those picks that is a great. It's a good pick for what they want to do long term. But what it's doing is it's causing people like let's say for example, Bijan Robinson had the Vegas number one odds of being the NFL Rookie of the Year before the season started.
Pay attention. It's gonna get good.
So That's why I was saying those first few games, Bijan Robinson averaged almost 100 touches and almost 500 yards. Well, 460 yards the first 4 games. So everything was cool. But we cannot sit here and look at Bijan Robinson as trying to be the savior of this team, because now what y'all doing is y'all negating and y'all diminishing everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the major reasons why in that Tampa game why the Falcons quote unquote got in trouble, because Bijan Robinson didn't get the ball.
And why is that?
WNO.
They won the game, but they lost. They won the game and lost the game. But that's a couple shots I want to get right then and there. I want to save a little bit some for later, so I ain't gonna hold it off too much.
Okay, what you got, Blackberry?
It say what it say? It say what is the impact of having Bijan
Robinson, the face of the franchise,
as the face of the franchise? You notice how slow I said that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Damn sure did.
Notice how I sound kind of slow reading that, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
bad. But I really question the intelligence level. I question my bad. Somebody keep trying to damn call me and I'm trying to make my damn point. But I question the IQ level of these so-called Vegas experts. Question y'all's IQ level. Because, like K-Style just said, you favored Bijan to be Rookie of the Year. So a lot of money was put on that, right? Beginning of the season. A lot of people put some money on Bijan for be Rookie of the Year. But these same people y'all in cahoots with in the media, they started bitching about Kyle Pitts and Drake London not getting enough targets.
Well,
boy.
I didn't hear any of y'all coming out the damn woodworks then about these other guys.
They try to get him.
See, Dirk then kicked over his internet.
I'm pretty sure my reception fucking up because I can't hear shit.
Blackberry,
y'all say something. Y'all hear me?
Blackberry,
yeah,
did you not Dirk cut out?
Ah, shit.
Oh Lord. Well, you about to. I guess the file. I guess the file was coming out. It blew your reception out.
What you got, Mike?
I think he's saying in no uncertain terms. We really just watching one player because and what's making him more the focus now is because the other guy who was being scapegoated has now gone to the bench, albeit he needs to work on his ball security. But the other guy that was being scapegoated, so now you have to shift your focus. So now that this guy who you said was the problem, you finding out that it really just wasn't all about him. Now, what you all you got left is, well, this guy ain't getting the ball enough.
Right. Right. Blackberry, you all right? You
I don't
got it?
know. I'm goddamn California, man. Can't wait to get out this sinking ship.
See.
But hey,
See Dirk. See Dirk Cutter over there in LA acting a hot mess right now. I see that. What's going on?
yeah, and we think our traffic bad in Atlanta. Try again. But I like I was saying, I question the IQ level, man, of these folk, these so-called Vegas experts, these people in me. Y'all in cahoots with one another, with the NFL and all that. All y'all in cahoots with one another, but you let one come out to say stupid shit. I mean, you got people putting money on Bijan Robinson to be Rookie of the Year, but after 2 weeks, after the first 2 regular season weeks of the NFL this year, you come out, you let these some bitches come out talk and start spreading this propaganda about Kyle Pitts and Drake London not getting the ball enough. So what happens? The next couple weeks, Bijan is seen less in the offensive game plan. You see them more. Now you want to start complaining about Bijan again. Make up your damn minds. Make your minds up. You want the boy to, you want to make money off the boy? But you know what?
Hey man,
I know what it is.
Hey man, you got to remember Bijan connected to Hollywood, man. You got to remember.
He connected to Hollywood. Guess what? Guess what sell better than anything in Hollywood?
What's that?
Outside of the streetwalkers, outside of them, what sell better than anything in Hollywood? Drama.
Mm-hmm.
Drama sales. You can't just have Bijan. Now, if Bijan was somewhere else, if he was somewhere like with the Rams or with the Raiders, if he was somewhere if he was over there somewhere, then they'll say, "Oh yeah, build him up to be this shining star. Let's let the Raiders have all this success. Hey man, it's gonna be just like the Oakland Raiders when they was in their prime, man. But let's do that. But he in Atlanta, and Atlanta sells best when there's drama surrounding it.
Wait, Blackberry. So you mean to tell me they treating the Atlanta Falcons like the Real Housewives of Atlanta?
More like the Real Housewives or Orange County.
Oh shit!
Oh God!
All right,
Lord.
It's too early for a migraine. Mike, what you got? what you got?
I mean, I don't have a problem with the Bijan being the face of the franchise. Obviously, he's a dynamic player, and just certain fans and media they held in for certain guys, and I have no problem with that. The thing is as far as your respect on the field, that has to be earned, and I don't think he's earned the respect that a lot of the media is trying to put over. So I have no problem with him being the face of a franchise. The face of the franchise is obviously, the cute girl that's on your arm, the cute guy that's on your arm. You know what I'm saying? It's like I think that's fine, but Bijan needs to earn respect on the football field before we start putting X amount of dollars and making him the runaway star for Rookie of the Year, all this type of stuff. That has to be earned. And I think Arthur doing the right thing, getting him going, and like I said, it has to be earned. And I think a lot of these damn fans, they don't care nothing about earning. Y'all spoiled children. Y'all want to see who y'all want to see. You want to buy shoes who are your favorite player, the LeBron, the Trey Young, the Jordans, the KDs. That's what y'all care about. Y'all don't care about nothing else outside of what you like. And like I said, man, it just comes down to him earning respect. I have no issue him being the face of the Falcons franchise because let's keep it real. Matt Ryan was never the face of the franchise. It was always Julio Jones and Roddy White when he was here. All right? Let's keep that 100% real. Nobody gave a fuck about Matt Ryan. All y'all cared about was Julio Jones and Roddy White, and rightfully so. All right? But like I said, Matt Ryan was the heart and soul of that Atlanta Falcons team. And until Bijan proved that he's the heart and soul of a team, he can be the face of the franchise. I don't care nothing about that.
Yeah, because I was about to say that tweet the Falcons put up about Bijan going back to where the folklore started. They ain't never did it for nobody else.
Right. And that actually segue into this because I know we're getting close to an hour right now. I want to get these last two topics out the way. This right here. So, what is the smoking gun to the dysfunction of our offense? And it's more than just a few players. So, before everybody go ahead and bring up the usual suspects, I'm gonna let OG Truth Hurt take this one right here. What do you think is the smoking gun of this offense dysfunction?
OG.
Oh yeah.
No.
That motherfucker. I told y'all.
I'm trying. Yeah, I know. I'm like Mac. I'm like Mike now. I'm bad at most of that test. I'm here.
So he thinking something to eat, or he getting service.
Manscaped.
You in there cooking them gizzles.
Okay. I'm not for a tick. Go to hell, Mike. Okay.
Hey, my
I told y'all I got to breathe in this shit, man. I told y'all I got to breathe in this.
Well, look, man, it's all right. You know, take that Primatine mist, and then you know what I'm saying you can say what you got to say.
Gotta get you for one. Gotta get you for that one.
What? That stuff help you.
Gotta get you
But
for
yeah,
that.
what you think the smoking gun is, man, to this dysfunctional offense? Because that's what it is right now. It's dysfunctional.
I gotta go back to execution again. Listen, man, if you're not running what's being called correctly, it's gonna be an issue. When you go back and watch the game, something that I have implored for our fans to do. I'm gonna say it again. When we initially watch the game, we're all seeing it through the lens of Joe Fan. So any little thing go wrong, the sky is falling. The world is ending. I need plastic furniture. I'm throwing shit. Look, I've been through 9 remotes. Then I calm down and go back. And you may see that, well, Bergeron, them 3 blocks I was raising hell by him missed them. The only 3 blocks he missed all game. He hit his other 42 blocks.
Mm.
Execution at the wrong time. Excuse me. Lack of execution at the wrong time. It was brought up earlier. We all went ape shit about the jet sweep to John Smith. I know I did.
Mm.
But when you go back and you watch the play, what the hell was John running to? The goddamn cheerleaders. Get that wide ass and go upfield, them 3 feet and get a touchdown. It was sitting right there for him. But we were so upset that it was actually him running it and not a certain other person running it. Now the play was a bad play. But in all actuality, it's a great play if he just make a right turn. Just make a right turn, bro. Touchdown right there. You running, you tackling yourself. You gotta think of bullshit. Go back and watch that play in particular. John O. Smith
Man.
basically tackled himself.
Mm. Mm.
All he had to do was make a right turn. He could have fell into the end zone. That's all
What
I
you
got.
what you got, K Styles?
The smoking gun. I want to get off on. I want to get on that. Yeah, like I said, I agree with OG on that play. Yeah, because that play had me heated all week. But yeah, that like I said, that's the only smoking gun of this offense right now is execution. That's the key word.
Yeah.
I ain't got much to say on that.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you, Blackberry? Same thing?
My smoking gun is the damn turnovers. That's my smoking gun. Stop turning the damn ball over. I mean, you need to treat that ball like it's your baby. You need to treat that ball like it's your baby, like it's your newborn baby boy, or baby girl. You need to treat that baby like you want to protect it. They ain't treating the ball like they want to protect it. Stop turning the damn ball over. That's the smoking gun. But I do not want it to go by the wayside that while there may have been a gap somewhere for Jonnu to turn up field on that play, they shouldn't have been running to that side in the first damn place. You still got to put your players in the best position to succeed. Yes, they need to execute, but it still starts with putting them in the best situation to succeed. You just paid your right side in the offseason to be the best run blocking right guard and right tackle in football. You're on the 1 yard line. You're on the one. Again, in a situation where you're not utilizing your players to their strengths. They got their best defensive player over there lined up on your weak side. While there may have been somewhere for Jonnu to turn up field, Daniil Hunter blew that shit up. He had Kyle Pitts all out of sorts. And he also had Jake Matthews out of sorts as well on the Algier run, which was single backfield, by the way. You have to put them in the best position to succeed. They do need to execute, but it starts with putting them in the best situation to succeed. You got to run that ball up. You got to start running that ball up between Chris Lindstrom and Caleb McGarrett ass. Make them earn them damn dollars on the 1 yard line. Run it up behind their ass and get in the damn end zone.
I agree.
Oh.
I have to.
Yeah.
I gotta disagree because that bitch was wide open. I don't want to hear that shit.
That shit was wide open. Daniil Hunter blew that shit up. He blew it up.
I can prove it to you. I
don't watch it plenty of times. Daniil Hunter blew that shit up.
No, I must have been closed because that bitch was wide open. All he had to do was
I
cut
got
up.
4 of them. I see just fine. I got 4 of them.
And you didn't see it right, goddamn.
And I see just fine. I seen Daniil Hunter blow that shit up. It don't matter what you say. The strong side of your offensive line is on the right. And you didn't run it over there not damn time.
Did you not see those guys had 4 guys in that on that spot? There was 4 guys in that spot. That's why he ran the end around to begin with.
If I got Daniil Hunter lined up over Kyle Pitts, who am I counting on to win that matchup?
But here's the thing though. The hole literally wasn't even that far deep. The hole was really behind Dahlman. Like you said, he didn't cut it up. That's the one Mike talking about.
Yeah, we talking about that one.
He talking about
on the jet sweep.
On the jet sweep.
It's wide open. That's all you had to do is cut it. It's wide open.
You might be talking about that other run play where they was trying to be too damn cute. He talking about the one where
Wait, we talking about the end. The one with John.
No, he talking about the one when they ran the toss with Algier.
See, the one with Algier, the one with Algier is just Kyle just missed that damn block.
That shit made my
That's
head
just
hurt.
lazy. That's like I said. That right there. The one with Tyler with Kyle Pitts. That's just lazy. That right there. See, this is why I've been saying about KP. KP just like, look, I don't care if he get traded anymore. I don't give a shit because I don't see heart. I don't see no passion. I don't see they care. I just see a big goofy guy that's just trying to catch passes. But yeah,
now this is a question that I have.
That's my
This is a
bad.
question. No, this is a question that I have. Can more than one thing be true on that in this instance?
Oh no,
Yeah,
no,
absolutely.
we're talking about two different things. That's the mix-up, Ken. We're talking about two different things.
Okay.
Now, with that being said, because we coming up on an hour, and this right here is probably going to tie everything together. This next topic right here. Have the fans, fantasy football, and the media determined the Falcons' identity?
Oh Lord.
Yep.
Mike, go ahead and take this one, bro.
Yes, I think so. It's unfortunate, but fans and the media are the one that influences the owners to even cut and fire coaches. A lot of times the coaches, the owners want to give the coaches the benefit of the doubt, but a lot of times it's like it's so much of an uproar that the media won't let things go, even if they know that this coach is not, the culprit behind things. For example, like when oh my God, I can't believe what I'm saying this. But even with Mike Vick and him getting arrested for dogfight, like, come on, bro. We got people that's up here beating the shit out of their wives and nobody says shit about it. There's no uproar about that punter, I forget his name. He beat the living shit out of his wife. It wasn't no public outrage over that, but this guy goes and makes a cultural mistake. Like in here where he's from, that's just everyday activity where he's from.
Coach.
I'm just
Coach.
like it's it's about culture, but that's what I mean. So it's like it's okay on one hand to get in your car and your Lamborghini and ride 85 miles an hour through just a public street, not even a highway, just a regular public street. It's okay to do that, but we sitting up here trying to throw guys into the dumpster just because he's not progressing the way that you want. So this is why I mean by it's like sometimes the media and fans are the reason why teams are not reaching their full potential because y'all impatient and y'all go on like I said, it's not even it it just become a bully freaking culture. They see something they don't like, everybody in the world got to jump on. And then y'all say, I'm all for the fans, but bro, y'all it's just shift right now. It's just shift from Desmond Ritter to Arthur Smith. So absolutely, the fans and the media are the reason why this Atlanta Falcons team isn't progressing the way it is. And yes, I said it. The media and the fans are the reason why Falcons, because nobody want to be patient. Y'all want shit now. And y'all gonna raise hell. Y'all like everything. You gonna tag people in posts. You gonna tag, and then you wonder why CP making posts like this. Saying he washed up and he this and he that. That's why he responded. He responded to y'all dumbass because these people are human too. So absolutely, these damn fans and the media determine how the identity of it.
And some of them, the same fans, wanted us to give John Collins another damn 2-3 damn years to figure it out. Damn fans don't know what the hell they want.
It's all about who we like. What you got, K Styles?
Let me ask you something. Have y'all paid attention to that whole Keith Lee situation with them restaurants?
Oh, shit. I gotta hear that one more damn. Yeah, I've heard the good.
I don't know nothing about it. Somebody need to explain to me because I thought they were talking about AEW. Keith Lee.
No. It was an influencer. It's supposed to be some influencer who's supposed to be a food critic.
Yeah.
And he went to some restaurants around the Atlanta area.
Honey. He specifically stopped at the Real Milk and Honey in College Park, right across from the train station. And
he went there and went to the old lady game. Two black restaurants on the south side, and the service wasn't up to par. And he spoke on it.
It did not go well. And then when they found out who he was and why he was there, they changed the tune and the service, omitting everybody else that was there. So yeah, it didn't go well.
And he had a problem with that. And he didn't give them all the greatest reviews. He gave them like 6s and 7s, and basically he got folks around Atlanta threatening to kill him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And let me guess, they calling them racist.
They calling them all kinds of.
They ain't calling them racist. They calling them. They calling them. They putting uncle. They putting uncle in front of a name.
Yeah,
so
basically they trying to call him an Uncle Ruckus for that.
Oh, he a black dude. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
He came in town for an event. He brought his wife and kids, and he, him being a black man, he patronized a couple certain black restaurants, and the service wasn't up to par. Now, he didn't totally just bash these folks. He just mentioned his experience. He didn't go all out the way, and he just wasn't just out the trash. He mentioned his experience, and it's all about how you perceive shit.
Mm-hmm.
I can say something to Blackberry, and he may perceive it as me attacking him, but I'm really not attacking him. I'm just pointing out something that maybe he's doing or not doing, and it just be that right there.
Making an observation. Okay.
That's all. But a lot of us are naturally, I'm gonna use the word defensive or combative, especially when you're when you're receiving criticism,
Mhm.
you're gonna naturally be defensive or combative because for whatever reason, whether you don't want an image to be ruined, if you will. So getting back to the question,
Mm-hmm.
there is a narrative that's being pushed heavily about this Falcons team, and it's being pushed by the media
Mhm.
in a certain group within the fan base. And our coach can say he's not paying attention to it, but his actions, to me, clearly show different.
Mm-hmm.
That's my perspective on it. Anybody agree or disagree?
I mean, I mean,
Yeah.
that's essentially what it looks like. I mean, you gotta think about it. You literally the offense, the whole mentality, the whole aura of the team has flipped a 180 in a span of a year.
Yeah.
And when you have a thing where the Falcons were plus 6,000 Super Bowl odd this year, then you add a guy that's supposed to have been the rookie of the year. Like you said, Bijan Robinson, Kyle Pitts, Drake London. The problem is you went from we went from a gritty football team last year into trying to recreate the greatest show on turf this year.
Well, you better say
Now,
that, boy.
now, what you saying that's where my problem comes in at because here's what's not going to happen. And a lot of y'all, a lot of fans and media, y'all gonna be mad at me, but it's time for y'all to take some medicine. Y'all not gonna help the team win. Let's be real about that. You want a narrative met so you can feel good right now. You want your narrative and perspective cared about and hugged and cuddled right now. But at the end of the season, if we're sitting at 7-10, you're gonna want justice right now. Because why? We not getting wins. See, that's all good if you want us to change the narrative during the season. But does it equate to wins right now? And as a head coach, as a front office, you have stewardship over the team. You ultimately determine how you foster those wins or losses. So if everything is predicated on the media and the fans bitching and complaining right now, guess what happens? If you don't win, then who do we blame the losses on? The team or the fans right now? They came to Arthur and said, hey, we want to win now. Here's our plan. This is what we got set up. This is what phase we in. Terry came, said, hey, this is phase 2. They, come back. This is phase 3. How can I run my phases if I all of a sudden listen to the fans and say, well, this is what we told Arthur blank, but this is what the fans are saying. See, y'all ain't got to answer to Arthur blank. They do. So if this is my personal opinion. If I'm the head coach, if I'm the general manager, I'm going with my plan. Guess what you guys are going to do? The wins will take care of themselves. Because you're either going to be with the team or you're not.
Wait a
Because
minute,
if you
Warren. I
start,
know you're not trying to say that these marching orders done came from Arthur Blank, are you? I know you're not saying that.
because what I'm saying is this: if you come to me and tell me you have a plan and I'm paying you, I'm expecting you to carry that plan out. Yeah,
Okay, I
while
see
the
what
noise,
you're saying now. Okay.
while the noise is granted because you want to keep fans in the seats, but if you carry out your plan and you win games, you automatically keep fans in the seats whether or not they believe in what you're doing.
There you
But
go.
if you go with the
Absolutely.
identity, if you go with the narrative and lose your identity and lose games, guess what? Them fans ain't gonna get blamed for it. You gonna get blamed for it, and you're gonna waste talent in the midst of it. Like Mike and them been talking about all week. There are gonna be some people that's got to go now. That got that could have great careers here, but why? Because we have a plethora of talent on the team and no identity, and we listening to everybody else. And then when we get rid of the players and we another 7 and 10 team, oh man, I told y'all them Falcons weren't gonna go nowhere. Now you told us. Now you Nostradamus all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
At
Stick
the end of the
with
day,
your
and
plan.
I'm gonna speak from a perspective of being a coach. I've successfully coached 3 sports. And every time, if I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna go down. I ain't gonna say, well, I could have did the I could have did it the other way, but I did it this way. But I really didn't want to do it this way. I'm gonna get fired because that excuse ain't gonna fly after
Jimmy
another 7
Johnson.
and 2. That excuse
Yeah.
ain't gonna fly after another 7 and 2. People call Bill Belichick an asshole. Well, him being an asshole helped him to 6 championships. And if folks want to say it was because of who he had out there, have at it. But Bill did what needed to be done to get to those 6 rings. Arthur is this is what a lot of people are looking over. Everybody think Arthur's some 60-some-year-old headstrong coach.
He ain't even 40 yet.
This
Right.
man he ain't cracked 40 yet. So here you have a fairly young coach, and he's having to manage 2/3 of his roster being fairly young players.
That part.
In order for him to keep his job, he needs to do whatever is necessary to end the game with the 23rd letter in the fucking alphabet.
Mm-hmm.
And if that means using 5, 8, 25, 84, 7, 12 as decoys on certain plays, so 81 can make that goddamn right turn, then so be it.
That part.
Because a fan like me, I'm kind of old school in my thought process. I'm gonna say it happened on your watch. And if anybody been a leader of any type of situation,
Mm-hmm.
whether
That way it work
whether
anyway. Mm-hmm.
yep, hey, if you've been a leader in any type of situation, it happened on your watch. Blackberry, I heard you tell a story a while back about when you first started driving. It was something that you was oblivious to, and when the DOT clamped down, he got in your shit, right?
Right.
However, you were either misled or not led the right way by the person who was training you.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of the analogy kind of fits a little bit. Go win
Mhm.
the game. If you go and win the game, and they say, "Well, Bijan ain't getting enough touches," hey man, we just won. We just won 34-31 in overtime. Hey, we on Arizona, buddy, or we just won 31-23, or whatever the score was. We won.
Mhm.
I kind of feel bad in a sense for Arthur, even though I ride his ass because it's just the anal asshole fan in me. Because he now, to me, it's almost like he got here's his chance right now. Say, hey, we finna go out here to the desert, win this game.
Right.
I don't give a damn how I win this game. I'm gonna win this game. If we gotta win the game, if we find the matchup problem and they weak across the front, guess what? Get a heavy dose of 84, 25, and 7. If you
Exactly.
wanna walk that safety up, 5, 12, 8,
Go deep.
18, get ready to eat 16, get ready to eat
Mm-hmm.
81, get ready to eat. I don't care. Whatever it takes, you go out there, you find the mismatches. What makes guys like Andy Reid, what makes this offense click the way it's been clicking the last 5 years is he is a master at getting the ball to his players where they can, what's the word that was used earlier? Succeed.
Mhm.
Get them in the head, get them in the hands of the athletes, and let them go to work.
Look, look,
If Bijan is going to be the de facto face of this franchise, the ball needs to be in his hands where he can do damage. What he cannot do, listen, if you get put in a position where he run into a roadblock, I'm gonna go at his coach. You can't put the ball on the
Well,
ground
well,
in that,
well,
in that
OG,
situation.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna start winding it down. And I've said it before. Bijan is dangerous in space. He's not a bruiser. So Tyler Algier can bust through a line and carry 4 guys on him for 5, 6 yards. Bijan needs a lead blocker when he's in traffic. Once he gets out in space, he can make anybody miss he wants. That's what they're scared of. And if you're gonna make him, if he's gonna be like you said, a de facto face of this franchise, you set it up so that if he has to go into traffic, you got somebody that's there with him to help do what he got to do. Now, with the same token, Bijan has a bad habit of not being able to protect the ball. So that's something you gotta make sure he has it ingrained in his head, regardless if you got a lead blocker or not. You wrap that ball up with your body. You cut out doing all of this. Now you see me, now you don't with the ball. You hold on to the ball, get your yards, and get down. Period. But it goes to saying, if you are going to be the leader, then you gotta have a responsibility of sticking to your plan, whether you get heat from somebody or not. Because at the end of the day, you're leading men. Whether they be young or old, you're leading men. And at the end of the day, it's about winning. It ain't about yards and being pretty and highlights. It's about winning. People will overlook all this other stuff if you win. Trust me. We've seen it happen with the Patriots. We ain't got to
They
go there
can't.
much. Trust
Listen, they cannot combat it if you're winning.
me. Nope. Nope.
If
Mm-hmm.
you winning,
Yeah,
that's
man.
right.
Damn, man.
Right.
Damn, man. I mean, yeah, Bijan ain't getting touches. Goddamn it, we winning.
Look. If Keith Smith gets 2 rushing touchdowns a game for the rest of the year and they win, fuck it.
Praise God.
We don't give a damn. We at this point in time, we cannot give a damn about how the team looks. They just need to get it damn done.
Now,
Just get it done. That's it.
before
I'm
we
gonna ask
go,
a
I want
question.
to.
I want to ask
Go
a
ahead.
question before we want to go off. Was he missed Sunday, or was he missed? He was
Fish
missed.
Fish was blocking. Fish was blocking his ass off.
Yeah.
I seen him. I
He
seen him miss.
ain't Keith Smith, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
I seen him miss one.
he-
I seen him miss one, and I lost my shit. But overall, he did his
I
job.
think with that, it comes down to the anatomy. Keith Smith is a little more slimmer in stature. It's easier for whoever following him up in them holes. It's easier for them to squeeze in them tight spaces behind him. Fisk is a wide body. He a wide body guy. So he clogging up space just as much as he trying to create space. See what I'm saying?
Right. I get it.
Well,
I get it.
Well, let's get this question out the way by Chosen One. He said, "Do you think Arthur Smith doesn't know who the star of the team and who to build it around? Maybe that's why he's so inconsistent with the game plan."
Who
What I
said
will
this
say,
was game planning? Who said that? Look. Y'all are not in the NFL. All right? I want to make that clear. You're not
Hold on,
in
let me
the
see what
NFL.
that say.
Because we keep assuming that you don't think he knows. He said, "Do you think Arthur Smith doesn't know who the star of the team?" It don't matter about who the star of the team. It's about understanding what guys do well. Sometimes you think guys are ready in the area that they do well, but they're not transitioning to the game as fast as you would hope they would. Bijan is a great player. He's a great athlete. But even in the midst of him being a great athlete, he's doing the small things wrong. Not getting his head around, not chipping, not catching the ball off in those flats. It's a lot of stuff to do. He's not ignorant. He's in the NFL for a reason. He's been studying again, with guys like Gibbs and all. Like he's not an idiot. Okay, he played with Mike Vrabel, who is a disciple of Bill Belichick. These guys, he knows what he's doing. So I wish people just stop with the he doesn't know what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. All right, I tell people all the time, even with the Bijan and Tyler Algier, those guys they getting the touches. But the thing is with Tyler Algier, he's a bigger, more physical back. And if you know anything about the physical back, it takes time for those guys to get going. We see Mike Allstott. It takes time for Mike Allstott to get going, but once he's going, that dude is a freaking load to get stopped. So
Mike Allstott was going from 1 to 4. That big boy was rolling.
They say that about. They say that about Derrick Henry.
That's what I'm saying. When he got going, it was difficult for him to stop. See, this is why Tyler Algier isn't the starter. It takes him time. So once he gets, if Tyler Algier, I can promise you, if Tyler Algier start game off hot, then he'll be running them. But Tyler Algier has been going off, and there's a lot of factors in that offensive line and all types of things, turnovers. But it takes Tyler Algier time to get on. That's why you always see in the second half, it's damn near unstoppable. He's damn near unstoppable in the second half. You can't stop this dude because he gets going, he get that blood flowing. Him and CP, it takes a look, that's what they are. So Arthur is doing the right thing. That's where it comes down to. I'm gonna just be real with this. The players need to find themselves. They gotta be real of what you're good, because I don't think KP know who he is. I don't think he understands what his strength is. I don't think Drake London knows what he's good at. Even Bijan at this point, I don't think he knows himself. We always try to put the blame on the coaches, but when it comes down to it, man, Mike know what he good at. I'm a freestyler. You put a script in front of me, I throw that shit away. I'm a freestyler. That's what I do my research, but most of the time that shit is up top. Once I learn it, I see it, I digest it. I don't need the script. It's about coming down, know what you're good at. Okay? Knowing what you're good at and continuously building upon that strength. And I don't think right now the Falcon team don't know who they are. And I'm talking about the individual players don't know who they are.
Hey,
But with that being said, it's up to a coach to know how to put them in those best positions to utilize their strengths. They can only run what he called. Go ahead, K-Star.
Let me say something right quick. I did a little research on the efficiencies of our offense. Or inefficiencies, or however the hell y'all want to call it. I'm gonna do one better. You don't mind if I put something on the screen right quick, dude? Let me see. Tell me if y'all can see that. Okay, get this shit up off the screen. All right. Tell me if you can see that.
Mm-hmm.
You see what that 571 is? You see what that 571 is? That's how many plays the Atlanta Falcons ran so far this year. So they're one of the most efficient as far as moving the ball. But like you said, even when Blackberry talk about the turnovers and Arthur Smith talk about and putting the players in the best position, like I said, all of it just ties into one thing. Everybody has to execute.
Yeah, so that they're not finishing the execution.
Yeah, so everybody has to do it.
Well, look, we coming up on an hour and a half mark. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. AFN, Mad Mike Sport, Six Man K Styles, OG Truth Hurts, Blackberry Rex, and me, the therapist ATL 78 on YouTube. But look, man, it's a difficult time right now. We are in a wait and see period, but do not count the Falcons out. We still got a lot of season left. Y'all just gonna have to be patient with yourselves because the team is gonna do what they do, regardless of what we talk about and how we feel about it. But what I will say is, do not overlook what you see in front of your face. The Falcons are gonna tell you in so many words what they're gonna do. Whether we like it or not, that's up to us. So with that being said, man, thank you guys for tuning in again. I'm gonna give you guys your evening back. This is Dirty Bird Thursdays. We out. Deuces.
And well.